What if all the planets in the solar system were in the habitable zone? It's a fascinating thought experiment that raises some intriguing questions. To start with, what is the habitable zone? The habitable zone is the region around a star where conditions are just right for liquid water to exist on the surface of a planet. This is often referred to as the Goldilocks zone, not too hot, not too cold, but just right. In our solar system, the habitable zone is generally considered to be the region around the Sun where temperatures are just right for liquid water to exist. This means that Earth is the only planet in our solar system that is currently known to be able to support life as we know it. But what if all the planets in our solar system were in the habitable zone? What would that mean for life in our solar system? Well, in order to answer that question, we would need to take a closer look at each of the planets in our solar system and see what conditions would be like for them if they were in the habitable zone. Starting with the closest planet to the Sun, Mercury, we would find that it would be too hot to support life, even if it was in the habitable zone. The same is true for Venus, which is currently too hot to support life due to its thick atmosphere and runaway greenhouse effect. Mars, on the other hand, has long been considered a possible candidate for supporting life. If it was in the habitable zone, it would have a much more temperate climate, with liquid water on its surface. This would make it an even more enticing destination for future exploration and colonization. Moving further out from the Sun, the gas giants Jupiter and Saturn would still be too cold to support life in the habitable zone. However, their moons, such as Europa and Enceladus, have subsurface oceans that could potentially harbor life, even if they were in the habitable zone. Uranus and Neptune, the two ice giants in our solar system, would also be too cold to support life in the habitable zone. However, like Jupiter and Saturn, their moons could potentially have subsurface oceans that could support life.
Hey guys! I came here in the middle of the video, asking you to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, because there is a lot of special content every day. Keep watching.
So, what if all the planets in our solar system were in the habitable zone? It would certainly increase the number of potentially habitable worlds in our solar system. However, it's important to remember that just because a planet is in the habitable zone, it doesn't mean that it will be able to support life. There are many other factors that contribute to a planet's habitability, such as its atmosphere, magnetic field, and geology. Still, it's an exciting thought experiment that reminds us that there is a lot we still don't know about the potential for life in our solar system. Who knows what discoveries await us in the future? In conclusion, the idea of all the planets in our solar system being in the habitable zone is a fascinating thought experiment. It highlights the importance of the habitable zone and the potential for life in our solar system and beyond. While it's unlikely that all the planets would be able to support life, it's still exciting to imagine all the possibilities. As we continue to explore our solar system and search for exoplanets, who knows what new discoveries we may make about the potential for life in the universe.